Hello and welcome to this video. It's another 2-episode Thursday, like it was yesterday. Now, there's some music on from Dobbs Voice SoundCloud. It's the trapped music, so all credit of course goes to him for this music. I just wanted to put something on that's more better than the stock music I had last time in this event. Except this time, there's a number of problems. This music is on because there's people downstairs, and you might hear some talking. So this music is just here to drown that out. Apologies if it is a bit loud, but I think we can turn it down. Actually, I'm not sure. I might put some music on in the editor if I feel like it. I don't know. I think I'll just keep this as is. There's 13% battery left on the camera, and there's a really small amount of battery on the iPod. For you see, I've been to B&M Bargains to take some funny photos. Again, as you might have been able to figure out from the title, there's 50 photos. And the introduction uses a video I took with a meme, which the meme being, because someone on Reddit has said that, oh look, I think it's basically a meme at this point, but Nemesis is company who made it, the company who made Nemesis is called Baldur Mablard, and the initials of that company are B&M, and B&M same initials as the thing, so like that explains the thing. And since I'm filming this before putting that bit together, I don't know what music I'll use, but credit will be given in the video description to the original owner of that music. Don't worry, it won't be your theme park music looped, it'll be someone else. So yeah, I've got 50 photos here to point and laugh at. Editing will be done as usual, I'll put the stuff on. Now, learn from my mistakes, the photos will probably be sideways. I'm about to hit 10% battery, so I've got to really rush this. Photos application. So apologies if this seems a bit rushed, but I'm literally being forced to. Right, it has some rip-off games. First is 4 to Score, which is like Connect 4, but it's got green and it's not yellow because they hit the colour yellow apparently. Next up is Dodge the Do, which is basically a version of, I've forgotten, Don't Step in It, but instead you've got a demented looking bloke who's repeated twice on the side of the box as green. And then you've also got this one. It's a really weird looking painted. I'm not gonna bother looking at these ones in depth. I'm just gonna show them. I'm just gonna give something funny on it. Look, this one's got like really blue painted dinosaur. This one sounds like a bee. This one has the same stock images of kids, which is embarrassing. And these are all from Games Bonanza. The same company we looked at last time was Shaky Sketch. Donut Frenzy with an elephant. Okay. Dino Dentist, that's supposed to be a crocodile, not a dinosaur. Boo! Shoot for the win! This is basically a version of Connect 4 Bounce, but it's basketballs, just making... I think this is actually a bit more clever. I'm not even sure if it's Connect 4 Bounce, I don't know if that's the thing, but it's, whatever it is, it's much more clever than the Hasbro version. Snappy Shark! Oh wait, this is a version of Hungry Hippos, but with sharks, so it's twice as dangerous. Hooray! Spotty Steve! Sounds like a DHMI character. But it isn't, but this is a rip-off game. Yeah. This is the most blandest packaging ever. It even says, be careful, don't apply too much pressure, instead of using the word to, not to. There's this one, which is basically just a version. I'm not even gonna go there. It copies Hasbro. It copies Hasbro twice actually. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna try and explain it because I'll just be thrown into a loop of, oh look, we don't like this and that. Let's make it different for every gender out there. Guess ahead, which is a really terrible joke. Look, it's got bland looking kids. There's plenty in this photo, which is a joke I had to make, because, well, why not? Also, these cuts have healed from before, as you can quite obviously see. This one, Festive Feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you. I'm not even gonna go there. Like, it looks. Let's keep. No, it's. When I'm in that store, I have to see good references for everything. I found 2 trap references, which is appropriate because there's trap music playing now, and furry references to this one product. I don't know why. Let's just carry on. Rip off Lindor chocolates. You know those Lindor balls. I know. Now, yeah. I think this is the second Lindor rip-off I've seen. I think the first one was in the Wales Poundland. Reindeer antlers with jewels on. That's going to be a recurring scene. There's going to be a lot of stuff with glitter, and a lot of stuff is going to be flashy. Look, we've got a gonk. But it looks like a deer. Again, a DHMIS character. Just with really jiggly legs and arms, because that's fun, right? And we're about to go into the red zone on the battery, which is a bad news for me. Flashy looking deer with glitter. And by the way, if I didn't touch any of these items, just so you know, don't worry. Because the glitter comes off on your hands if you just do this with them. If you just look at them, the glitter comes off on your hands. Flashy looking plants with glitter on for no reason whatsoever. Flashy looking gonks. That's the one thing I did not expect. Look, we've also got flashy looking snowflakes. They're not jewels, actually. Another flashy reindeer. I used to show these guys aren't the BBC in secret. Look, we've also got the same rip-off Transformers from before, but I actually managed to catch all their names. The names are Lightning, Thunder, and Storm, making Lightning Thunderstorm, which is a really lazy set of names. Yeah, we're going to have to skip this music because it's not nearly as loud enough. That'll do. Our second machine. Oh no, this is different. Sharky Snapper. Fishing game, but twice as dangerous. My favourite. We've got some Sonic. I think this is Sonic stuff from something like 2012 because it looks like it's in the Sonic Adult Stars Racing Transform game. This lovely chappy. Again, images might be rotated. Yeah. It's just a weird face. I thought, yeah, meme time. These ones look like rip-offs of Indian families. I don't know why, I'm just going to leave them here. Block World with the hilarious, compatible with major brands in the bottom left-hand corner. We know you mean Lego blokes. I'm going to make this the last one for this bit because it's really simple. Minecraft Caves and Cliffs, Treasure X. They've got the new stuff in. They've got Robots Gold in as well. They've got the new Dino Island Smashers. That is going to be after it for this first bit of this video, but it'll literally be 0 seconds for you as soon as I do a jump cut because it's so. Welcome to the update for this, or the continuation rather, for this video. I've left this way too late. It's something like 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock at night. And yet, this video still hasn't been done. It still hasn't been uploaded. And I haven't even finished going through all the photos. And I can tell you right now, it's unfortunately too late for a Super Things Boxing Gun video today. So, tomorrow, we're going to have what's known as a blinking bonus. Blinking bounds. Now I'm going to call it blinking bonus, just for, you know, reasons. Reasons that you can probably guess. So yeah, I'm just going to be calling it blinking bonus because, I mean, I might have a thing up here that says blinking bonus and written in Comic Sans. I don't know. I might just call it, that it might just be this, the name I just gave it in this video. It might just be 2 normal boxing gun videos tomorrow. I don't know. It's not going to be blinking bonus is not going to be counted as part of the series. It's just going to be a funny name I give to this one occurrence where I'd have to do 2 videos in one day. I did say that today would be a double upload video, but I didn't realise that A, the fact it'd be out for a long time, and B, the fact this camera would need to take extra hours to charge up because I didn't already know that the camera's on something like 16% battery when I started. Hooray! And I didn't know I'd be starting it with company over because I put music on to try and drown them out, because you can sometimes hear the talking. Yeah. So had to wait for the tablet to come on, and that basically knocked the battery level down to something like 14%, and even then it was being flipping slow, because I don't know if anyone else has had this problem, but on SoundCloud sometimes if you press the home button on Fire tablets, it turns the music off. Or if you open the web browser and turn it might be because there's either way too many apps on my tablet, which is stupid because, well, actually, I think it's Dailymotion causing that. I use Dailymotion to watch all the funny BBC stuff that they put out on there. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not going to bother deleting. I'm going to delete it because Sync it can only hold so much stuff before the Fire tablet figuratively proves itself in the fact it needs to, that the type it needs to fill up with what's it called, storage. Because the last time I tried to do like 4 series of a show, it ended up Fire tablet just literally just pestered me just to remove something with like a type of pop-up that says oh, you've run out of storage space, delete stuff. But really I just wanted to watch episodes of that show. Thanks. Just tried to watch episodes of Swashbuckle, for God's sake. I didn't want to worry about that. I'm on series 4, by the way. I'm halfway through series 4. It's probably on track. Again, refer to my earlier comments about them not having a proper thing at Alton Towers scene to Swashbuckle. I mean, come on! They've got 8 series, and they're probably a 9th one is probably in development for next year, because you know what? They normally always do that. Hooray! It's just guessing at this point. Right. Let's... also, before we go on to the photos, just going to say right now that the B&M stuff went unused for technical reasons. Because I think I didn't show the correct sign. I'm not sure. I've forgotten. Because it's the wall standing one. The only ones I could find are the one where the exit is, the one showing all the opening times and closing times, I think, but that had like a really big scrunched up logo, but for some reason I filmed that one for the most time. I don't know why. And the third one is the sign. Now the original plan was to just show the sign outside the store, but as you may or may not know, this particular location has like a part of an indoor bit which is like covering the entire thing. It's not a case of just walking out and just pointing the camera up. You can't do that. You've actually got to get a considerable way away from it so you can angle the camera up without the massive blue shelter getting in your way. So that was a pain. So yeah, it was just a simple B&M joke. Like, it's not the end of the world, guys. If you're going to film your sign, copyright protection, by sticking a great big blue shelter in the middle of it. Right, let's stop it. Let's ignore all that. We'll get back to the photos, and you've still got the iPod here. Right, next photo is, of course, one of these Zorgo mask things. Excuse me. And yeah, that kind of was maybe that was a subtle message about how I feel about Shad Wild Clay. Maybe it was a subtle message. Yes, because as soon as I found this particular item in the store, I was like, how the hell have they sneaked into here? But it's common knowledge that the products will. But it's just a origami looking mask with a smiling face and a facial hair. I mean, what more could you want? I'll tell you what more I could want. That product not to be there, and the channel not to exist. I mean, come on, have you seen the content he makes? Grief. 3 AM videos. Actually, I could technically say that this is being filmed at 3 AM now, and because it's such, I'm going to turn the light off. Look, it's now officially being filmed at 3 AM. And you can see the, oh god, you can see the Zorgo mask now. Hey, this is just basically going to be like a meta thing, because you can see the mask on here, and you just saw it on the screen. Filmed at 3 AM, not. Next picture, oh god, this is brutal. I wasn't expecting to see this. Now, they do stock regular Lego sets, you know, as opposed to the fake ones, but this box is absolutely wrecked. Like, it reminds me of the times that Spit Breaks looked at those, like, I think it was Amazon reviews, and some of them, like, some of the boxes, like, crushed, like, a lot, like, brutally. Just as much as this one. So that suggests to me, though, that was like some form of fatal shipping error or something. Fatal shipping error, my favourite. Fatal. I'm trying to replicate the hand movement from the Super Zings video. Next is, oh god, this is obviously a rip-off of, I think it's, Blaze the Heat Bot from Transformers Rescue Force. Blaze Bot, it looks like it's made of wood. Or the fact it says, 2-in-1 morph there, bottom left hand corner. Are you trying to rip off both Power Rangers and Transformers? Or funny enough, the toys are both manufactured by the same company. Hooray! And they've already received enough hate with that hungry rip-off game from earlier. Hooray! Next is Fidget Spin Bot. Yes, because we have to have articulation with our fidget spinners. Yeah. Also, for the record, I did look up Toy Mania. They don't have a website. I think they just distribute products to blokes. Shame, because if they did, I would have photographed more photos and have like 45 million photos to show you. And this series would go on for absolutely ever. Like, there would be like, not one video now, but there'd be like another like 4 videos. And I wouldn't have time for the Super Zing stuff, so make of that what you will. Next is, I'm not entirely sure what the hell this is. All I do know it's a pretty weird thing to start selling at this time, because of you know what's happened, but hey, make of that what you will. I'm not judging on its contents. The top of it, the very top of the packaging, is like got like a cardboard thing, you know, where the I'm trying to explain things. Next thing is right, if you know what this is, well done. Now I find it incredibly ironic that there's only flipping one. Like, no case, no display, no nothing. It just is there. And it's on even more ironically, it's on the shelf marked Pokemon, if you can see that the Pokemon logo there, which is ironic because they're both from Japan. Although, I'm not even sure if his merchandise is sold in Japan. God help you, America. Next is Rubik's Magic Kaleido. It sounds like a computer-generated mess of words, but I've got no idea how this works. I think I'm actually going to look it up when I finish, when I'm editing this video, and I might put a tile card in saying what it is. Oh look! Black pumpkins with Boo on them. Alright, this is a bit strange now. Like, what is this? What? I don't think I've seen a company do a thing this lazy. This lazy. Like, what does this imply? What does it mean? Moving on. Oh yes, the most random thing I could have photographed. A random power supply outlet thing. I know they're not called outlets in here in the UK, they're called like plugs, but that's my fault from watching too much American stuff. Now, my original thought when I first saw this is, how the hell did they expect people to actually want to use this? However, on second thought, it might be for some like staff equipment, so we're moving on. We've got the, I think it's Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, and See No Evil, but it's skulls. Make of like what you will. Then we've also got this. Insert. Now, the first thing that came into my head was, oh, you can guess. If you know what if you know Trapped really well, you'll know Trapped. You know, that game. That one. And I heard like for, I think it was Series 1's voice like in my head, which is ironic because you can only hear her. And to be honest, that was the scariest bit out of all the Halloween stuff. Like, I couldn't shift her voice in my head. Since I saw this, I was like, no, that's like the second BBC reference that day. That's the first. Next up, well, ever wondered how kids become furries so quickly? Or nah? Well, here's your answer. Yeah, I couldn't resist photographing this. Especially because that was the first flipping thing that came into my head. I'm not even lying here, guys. It was. Ever wondered how kids become furries in like the span of 5 seconds? This costume is why. one of the reasons why, at least, I think. And it's doing the uwu face and everything. No, it's owo face in this case. It's doing owo. It's doing the owo face. Yeah, moving on. We've got one of these. I'm not from the same Toy Mania. It's a cross between Five Surprise, you know, that weird thing by Spin Master. That when it came out, I was berating it for being too sexist. And the funny thing is, it's still going and just as sexist as it was back in like 2017. Look, it's a weird combination of Five Surprise, and whatever the hell sensory toy boxes. Moving on. Oh yes, because pumpkins have to be furries as well. Yeah. I don't know. This Halloween stuff is turning out to be more like a furry thing, isn't it? I don't know how to interpret that. Next is, I've never seen this type of Kinder Surprise display before, but YouTube Kids. Good God, bloody hell! I was like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, how the hell can they stack them all on there without having to be squished? Like that was my ultimate question when I saw this. Like, it's a lot just to knock over. Moving on is, well, this Slip Bang. And if you look to your left, you're probably going to see the newer design. I think, you know, Bang. That's probably going to be a Barry Scott.
Bored with dull draining boards? That's Speed Easy. Wow, shine-tastic. Look how it speeds through grime. No wonder it's the #1 cleaner. You can't miss with my speedy turbo power. Get Orange Sillet Bang Life Scale and Shine. Bang, 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 and the dirt is gone.
Reference here. If there is, I'll give credit in the video description. You know, I'm a good guy like that. Wait a moment, they've called I've just noticed they've given the they've called Versal Degreaser multi-purpose, which is a lot less better sounding, because I used to say on one of my personal videos, I've made them say, you know, in like one of like those YTP style videos, but Universal Degreaser for Versal Degreaser, because for some reason on the I think it's Slip Bang Power Grind video, if you press certain number keys, you can actually get him to say that Versal Degreaser. You can get him to say Versal Degreaser over and over again, and that was the original inspiration for that. And next up is, I think this was found shortly after I found the Halloween stuff. Obviously, I've got the obvious Daddy Caddy, but to have all the Halloween stuff that I did get quite a lot of photos of, and then see this actually caught me off guard. I mean, if you saw this in the middle of the night, I mean, come on, you would be scared too. Good God, I mean, come on. Look at it. It's horrifying. It's got its eyes that stick out. Although what's even more horrifying is that you actually hang stuff on its eyes. Make of that what you will. And you've got this really even Nerf made an MP3 player. That's exactly what I thought of when I found this. I don't understand this at all. Please help the company behind this. What's going on, Hasbro? Are you drunk? And next is another reindeer. And I mean, there's so many reindeers here to the point I'm actually, like I said before, convinced that the BBC was in charge of this. Yes, bit of an in-joke there for you BBC, you know, live show viewers out there, you know, last year's one. I've been wanting to make that joke for some time now, actually. That is weird. Why would them, out of all companies, do that? Effectively turn a quarter of your CBeebies presenters into furries. Like, they do count as furries now. We don't need that, but I'm kind of glad we got it. Because we don't need it, but I'm kind of glad we got it. Don't ask why, it's just gut feeling, because oh, personally, to see them mess themselves up with shows like Cocomelon and that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going on like another BBC rant again. I don't need to. This is a Pound Shop video. Oh, come on. This is same set items repeating over and over again, isn't it? With Stickman. Let's just carry on. Dual snowflakes. Stick on snowflakes. With dual effect. That's exactly what it said. Implying that they're not real Jews. Jews? Bleh! Obviously. Don't take that seriously. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. I was thinking of a joke from that video. Oh, what's it called? Run Jesus Run, I think it's called that. I've forgotten. You know, the game that lasts 10 seconds and apparently it's a flash game you can get on Flashpoint. Haven't played it though. If I do find it, I'll play it. And also, Breakthrough now, big and small, vile game. Yes, I do know about it. That's also on Flashpoint. If I find it, I will play it. I might make a video on it, but I might not. You have to stick a toothbrush into a puppet that doesn't have any teeth, and you need to jiggle it around and get toothpaste up the walls. And what is it with BBC games and getting stuff up walls and on the floor and on the ceiling? What is it with the BBC and that? What's that implying? He said, stroking his chin off guard. Off screen, not off guard, that sounds wrong. Yeah, so, actually, random commenter on the video itself. Yes, it does look like a DHMIS thing. I mistakenly called it DHMI last time, which makes it sound like a detective. D.I. Harry Bat. Oh, yes. Hello, lads. It's me, Ian Kirby, and I now play a pirate. You are a pirate. Right, last photo. I think it's the last photo. Well, yeah, last photo. Actually, one of the last photos, actually. There's more. Ooh, excitement. Panasonic Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Because Hasbro hasn't had enough hate in this video yet. So let's give them more. Why would them, out of all companies, be advertising the barriers of these blokes? I mean, come on, I'll watch Tucker Makes Sentai Go Busters after this. And did I regret it? No siree. No Williams. Right. They've also got... Now, I saw this. I don't know why, but Copper. YouTube Copper came into my head like straight away. Copper. How do you pronounce it? It's a stupid thing to name a company, actually. Name an act, actually, because it sounds like copper. Like, you can't handle a video platform with a raw material. You can't do that. Raw material's called type. They can't speak. They don't do anything. Well, at least if it's not from DHMIS. Hooray! And then the last photo is of, guess what? Another reindeer. There's been too many BBC references in this video. Like, the amount of reindeer in this video, flashy or not. They're probably all, they're all flashy. Screw that sentence. Screw that phrase I just said. The amount of reindeer pictures equals the amount of BBC references. Take that as you will. That's like an odd 10 references to the same Christmas show thing produced back in December of last year. Make of that what you will. I literally don't care. But one thing still stands, and that's some of the BBC staff members now count as furries, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind about it because it's true and real. And I initially did get ready to make a Reddit post on it, but decided not to because that's like a BBC video in this. Like a random video with the BBC as like a reference would be better than that, because let's be honest, how the hell is that going to fit into a Reddit post? We really don't know. Well, I don't know. Does Enigma know? No! It's Enigma! It's Enigma! It's an Enigma! No, it's an Enigma! There, I said it correctly. I can stop the video now, can't I? Yes!